We're going to help you pass your New Zealand driving theory test using the free road code quizzes at drivingtests.co.nz. Today, we'll look at the parking section. There are 18 questions in total, and we'll break them into 2 videos with 9 questions in each. These are the first 9 questions. Be sure to check the link at the end of this video to see the next 9 questions. When parking downhill on a steep road, what does the road code suggest that you should do? Select all that apply. On a steep road, if your handbrake fails, the car's going to roll forwards. So if you turn your wheels towards the curb, the car will hit the curb and then hopefully will stop. So A is one correct answer. If you turn your wheels away from the curb, as the car starts rolling, it will turn into traffic. If you have a manual transmission, you could put your car in reverse gear and that will provide some engine braking if the handbrake fails, or if it's an automatic car, put it in park. You won't be leaving your hazard lights on because hazard lights are to indicate that you're a temporary obstruction, and people will think that you might be in trouble. But you will put your handbrake on. Can you stop on a bus stop in a private vehicle? And the answer is no. Only buses are allowed to stop in a bus stop. How close can you park your vehicle to the approach side of a pedestrian crossing where no broken yellow lines have been marked? The answer here is 6 meters. If you need to judge 6 meters, it's roughly 1.5 times the length of an average car. What does this sign mean? The sign shows a motorbike and an arrow pointing to the left. So this means that only motorcycles are allowed to park to the left of this sign. This sign shows a Clearway sign. This circle means a clearway, and a clearway is a stretch of road where you're not allowed to stop and park. The distance marked underneath for 4 kilometers is an approximate distance in which the clearway is in force, and at the end of that 4 kilometers, you'll see a sign that says clearway ends. In this case then, the clearway extends for 4 kilometers and you must not stop anywhere in the next 4 kilometers except for in an emergency. This is another clearway sign, showing that the clearway is only active from 7 till 9 in the morning. Outside of those times, you're allowed to park your car on the left-hand side of the road. So the answer is C. How close can you park your vehicle to an intersection where no broken yellow lines have been marked? The answer here is 6 meters. 6 meters gives enough room for vehicles to turn out of the intersection and also means that vehicles parked on the side of the road are far enough back as not to obstruct the view up the road of approaching vehicles. When can you park on the right-hand side of the road? If you think about how your car lights are set up, on the rear you have lights and reflectors, but on the front you don't have reflectors. As a car approaches you from behind, if your car is parked and it's night, their car lights will reflect off your reflectors. If you're facing the other way, your car is less visible because there are no reflectors. So you can't park your car on the right-hand side of the road unless it's a one-way street. So the answer here is A. Now the exception would be if there are perpendicular parking bays. So that is, if you are parking 90 degrees to the curb, you can turn from the left of the road over to the right of the road into a park. It's just that you're not allowed to park on the right-hand side of the road facing oncoming traffic. This sign is a parking sign that shows to the right of it you can park for 40 minutes. Any vehicle can park for 40 minutes to the right of that sign.